Welcome to Meeting at the Questions, where together we explore this thing called life. This special vocabulary series has been created to help you navigate the words that may trip you up during your personal study. Christianity, like other disciplines, has jargon, or words that are used by a particular profession or group that are difficult for others to understand. This series is by no means intended to be deep theological processing, but instead to provide a simple way to think about words used in Christianity. My hope is that by having a simple go-to concept, you will enhance your spiritual walk. In my own Bible, on the front cover, I have these words and concepts and refer to them often whenever I get stuck in the jargon. Happy studying! Today's question, what is sacrifice? Let's look at some verses. From Hebrews chapter 13. Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. And from Romans 12. By the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. When I read sacrifice, I'm going to think, purposely offering something that matters to me. So what's the concept? Our lives consist of many things that we have or that we could sacrifice. Things like our time, money, our dreams, sleep, electronics, either time on electronics or having electronics, valuables in our lives, our jewelries, our cars, things that we've deemed important to us, and even our actual physical life. These are all things that we could purposely give into something bigger than me, something bigger than any one of us, and we know that as God's will. So we might find ourselves asking, what's the difference between a sacrifice and a gift? How do I know that I'm sacrificing? I would argue that sacrifices will probably hurt. You're going to feel what you're giving. I also argue that they will stretch you because it's not what you want to do necessarily. And sacrifices will change you because it's not necessarily what you want to do, and you're giving something big, something that really matters to you, something from your life that's important. You're going to feel it. And you're giving it into something that you don't necessarily know or understand or will see. That's going to change you. That's what sacrifice is, giving with a purpose. So let's look at our verses again. Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such purposeful givings are pleasing to God. By the mercies of God, to present your bodies purposely in life, holy and acceptable to God. Now it's your turn. What direction are you going to take this learning? What is something God is asking you to sacrifice so you can move closer to God today? Thank you for meeting me at the question. Do you have a word you're curious about? Share it at brandelant.com or text or email. I'd love to learn alongside you.